Hi, my beautiful queens and kings. This is your one and only Queen Dish here. So I am still trying to get over this cold, you guys. Oh my gosh. Yeah. So for my beautiful queens, this is going to be the last Queendom tip. I did the one last week for the men, to let the men know. So I was like, I've got to do one more for my queens, of course, my heart space, to let you guys know that yes, this will be the last Queendom tip. All of the Queendom tips as well as the Kingness tips are on my YouTube channel. So if you guys miss any of the tips, you can go right to my YouTube channel, and all of the videos are posted on there. It's just Dixon right on YouTube, DeshDixon. All of the videos that I've done over these past several months for you guys, giving both women and men tips, based on my books that I've written for you all. That's just that God gave me, to give to you all, to write for you all. Those videos are on my YouTube channel. So just a lot on my plate, and naturally, like anyone else, I have to focus, and so yeah, this is the last Queendom tip. Ladies, I absolutely love you. You know, there's so much. We're so, poorly conditioned, and we have to deal with double standards, of course. So naturally, I heart spaces for women, but I love my men too. I'm very grateful and thankful that God gave me the inspiration this year to also create uh, Kings Don't Settle. Kings Don't Settle for the men. So what an assignment. That's what I can certainly say, what an assignment. But I answer that call without hesitation. I'm absolutely here for you all. So queens, just know that I love you. Definitely make sure that you are listening to the podcast. And I've told the men as well, that, of course, they can listen to the podcast. It's Queens Don't Settle. It's on iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Podbean, Breaker, Anchor, of course. It may just be easier for you all to go directly to my website, and just click the links directly from there. My website is queensdon'tsettle.com. Very easy, queensdon'tsettle.com. But I always put the links in the comments, so let me do that right now before I forget. But yes, here is the lovely book that I will be referencing for my wonderful, fabulous queens tonight, as usual. Queens Don't Settle. Queens Don't Settle. Okay, this is the book for my queens. Okay, all of my books are available on Amazon. Okay, this is the only book that is under Radesha for the ladies. Okay, this is the only one. All of the other books are right under Dish. Okay, but most likely, um, what I will say is that some changes may come. Not necessarily rebranding, but I may change some things up, and either and maybe put all of them under Radesha, but we'll see. The other one, of course, my other book is No More Broken Records, 5 Tips to Change Your Tune and Transform Your Life. This is the very first book that I published. Okay, this is also on Amazon. And then lastly, of course, for my fellas, for my gentlemen, the compliment to Queens Don't Settle, boom, that God gave me to give to you all. Kings Don't Settle. Kings Don't Settle. A book of poems to empower men. So like I said, I did the last one for the men last week. I made the announcement, and so I had to do one more, just for my ladies, just because, it's my ladies, hello. But I had to, and to make it fair, because I didn't say anything before. So I am going to, what I do is I do the Queendom tip based on the poem or a poem in the book. So being that this is the last one for my queens, okay, I'm going to do the reflection, of course, based on the last poem in the book. And I don't read the poem. You have to get the book, go right to Amazon. You have to buy the book for that. But what I do is I discuss the reflection, because all of my books are reflective. You know, I ask you questions in there. They're reflective, right? So for my queens, my lovely, lovely, wonderful, fabulous, fantabulous women, okay, this last Queendom tip for you all is based on the poem Masterpiece. Masterpiece, okay? And so again, forgive me, I am still trying to get rid of this ish. I really am. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna have to take some stronger meds. Like, oh my gosh, I just jokingly, I told one of my friends, I was like, you know, back in the day, I would have, you know, just taken like a shot or something, because that's how they said it would help to get rid of like a cold. You just take like a shot of Henny or something. But I was like, not in today's day. You know, maybe yes, way back in the day, but not in today's day. I just do wine. I just do wine, so that'd be a little too much. But I'll have to take something stronger, because, whew, Jesus. Ugh, it's just annoying. If anything, it's just annoying having like to constantly sneeze and blow my nose, like, ugh, and then, you know, just sounding congested. Yuck. But anyway, you guys know I'm transparent and vulnerable when I talk to you guys, because I'm real. You know, I think that's missing from a lot of people. Like, they try to act all perfect and try to make everything sound perfect. No, I'm just gonna be me, because that's what my people love me for. My tribe, my people. Like, I'm just me. You know, when you are your authentic self, you give other people permission. It's like you give other people the courage for them to be their full authentic selves, right? So yes, congestion and all. I'm showing up for my queens as usual. Um, but to finish off the Queendom tips, until further notice, again, I am doing the last tip. Okay, this is the last one for you queens. It is based on the poem called Masterpiece. Okay, so queens, of course, just like I've told the men, and you know, I know both of you, it crosses. So on the men's podcast, on the men's session or Facebook Live, you know, women come on and vice versa. I see men, you know, have joined on the women's one. So, you know, this is for both of you all. I love both of you all. This is, you know, I just follow divine inspiration, and God gave me this to give to you all. You know, two books. I mean, I thought that was kind of neat. Like, I was like, okay, God, like, that's really, really neat. Queens don't settle and kings don't settle. Like, that's neat. I was like, okay, God, I got you. Okay. But yeah, so most of the principles in general that I discuss are for both. Like, they're typically for both, you know. And an example is, I can't remember if I said it on the men's podcast. I keep saying podcast. On the men's video, I can't remember if I said, but I was like, you know, the principles apply to both women and men for the most part. There was something else I was going to say, but I lost my thought. Ugh, I'm telling you. Sometimes I don't know if I'm coming or going, you guys. Does anybody else feel like that? It's like, it's just so much and so much crosses sometimes. But yeah, like on the podcast, it's you know, yes, it's for women, but oh, I remember what I was going to say. So self-care. I'm not sure if I said it on the men's podcast. Oh my God, I keep saying podcast. On the men's video. But I was like, when I say self-care, naturally, it's probably no surprise, you know, but when I say self-care, and I'm always talking to ladies about, you know, taking time out for you and making sure you're balancing and making sure you're doing something for yourself, right? Self-care, making sure that if it's just 30 minutes, for example, and you just take that downtime to just take a freaking breath, you know what I mean? Like, that also applies to men, right? So men have to also take time out for themselves. That's not just a woman thing. You know, clearly, yes, I'm talking to my women, but men are human beings too. You know what I mean? Like, you guys are human beings too. And you have to take time out for yourself. So that's not a gender specific, that's not a woman only thing, you know? Yes, it's, you hear it more so probably when it comes to women, but men need to take care of themselves as well. There's no different. Like, you can't just go and not take a chance to just breathe. No, men, you guys need to do the same thing. So I just say that to say that the principles that I discuss typically apply to both women and men, okay? And that's why I tell the men that they can also listen to the podcast. Again, yes, is it for women? Yes, but the principles in general, okay? I'm confident enough to say that I'm sure there's something that a man can get from listening to the podcast, whichever one that maybe comes to him to listen to. Because I have the prayer calls that I've done on there, in addition to the other life and relationship stuff that I've talked about. Okay, so no, the men, you guys aren't left out. Okay, hello, God. Oh, wrong one. God gave me kings don't settle for you all. Okay, so clearly, He's got me. I don't know what God's got in store, to be honest, but clearly, it's probably massive because queens and kings don't settle. Like I don't think there's anything out there like that. But I was like, yes, of course, God, you give that to me. Okay, right? But it's cool. It's so cool. I'm very honored. I'm very honored to him be given this gift. I really am. So I'm. God knows I'm not complaining. I just keep it where I talk to you guys because we're human, and you need that authenticity. You need that realness. You know what I mean? People want to know like that you're normal. You know what I mean? Like, no, everything's not perfect. Hello, I'm sick. Hello, and I'm still on here showing up for you guys. And like I said, I'm still gonna post the video on my YouTube channel. Okay, but let's go ahead and roll right into it to finish out the Queendom Tip and Kingness Tip series. Okay, masterpiece, ladies, my beautiful, beautiful women around the world, wherever you are. I don't care how old you are. I don't care your nationality, your skin complexion, none of that. I don't care about any of that, okay? I love you from one queen to another, okay? I love you, and I want you to honor yourself, okay? And I want you to remind yourself and tell yourself that you are indeed a masterpiece, because you are, okay? You do not let and should not let your past dictate your future. Everyone's made mistakes, queens. Everyone's made mistakes, including this queen right here. Hello, I'm human just like you. I tell you guys all the time, I'm human just like you. Okay, I always say like, don't put me on some pedestal like that. I mean, I am royalty. Hello, but guess what? You're also royalty too, queens. But we're human beings first. Okay, let's remember we're human beings first. We're people, right? And so no, it's life. We're gonna get it right sometimes, and sometimes we're not gonna get it right. But we should just learn the lesson, right? You want to just take the lesson, so the next time, well, hopefully there won't be a next time, but that's the point. You just get the lesson, so hopefully you do better next time. But don't beat yourself up, queens. Like, society does enough of that, okay? Society does enough of that. We don't need to beat ourselves up or beat ourselves down anymore, okay, than we already are. Okay, let's just be real. Double standards. I mean, how inequality. I'm not even going into that because I'm apolitical. But I'm just saying, there's enough of the beating down. Okay, especially when it comes to us and our conditioning and how we've been conditioned from a very young age with the freaking fairy tales. And don't beat yourself down, queens. That's what I really want to reinforce, is that just like it says in the book, your queendom tip is every day is a new day, ladies. Don't let your past dictate your future. Who you are today and who you are becoming. Who you are becoming. Do you see this crown? Who you are becoming is what matters. Who you are today and who you are becoming is what matters. Walk with your head high. Affirm yourself. Rise up as the queen that you are. Oh my gosh, queens. Did you just hear that? Affirm yourself. Absolutely, queens. Affirm yourself. You don't let anyone else define who you are and tell you how you should live your life and what you should do and what should make you happy. No. You affirm yourself. You get to do that. It's between you and God. It's between you and your creator. It's between you and the divine, whatever it is that you call that, that which is greater than yourself, ladies. And oh my goodness, I'm sitting here forgetting that I am supposed to have the crown on. And no, hold on, I will be right back because I did say that I was going to have that on, and I totally forgot. So let me get it. My bad, please. Lord have mercy. Give me a pass. I'm sick. All right. So yes, I am back. Now this thing may be crooked, okay, but it's to honor what I said. I said I would have on the crown, and I just totally forgot to put it on again. All right. So let's see if we can do this. Oh boy. That doesn't look straight. I think that's good. See if I can get this in here. My bad for not having it on. I totally forgot. I was just trying to rush to get home for you guys. If I have a presentation I have to do at work tomorrow, and I haven't even gone over it. I mean, I pretty much know what it is, but I just at least wanted to like go over it. I was like, I've got to do my Queendom Tip for my ladies. Okay, woohoo! I did it. Oh shoot! I did it. Okay, all right. There you go, queens. My bad. I did say I was going to have the crown on. So, yes. Back to what I was saying. Do you see the crown? Do you see the crown? Queens, you don't even have to have a crown on your head. With or without the crown, you're still a queen, okay? You're divine royalty. You are God's daughter. Do you understand me? You are God's daughter. You don't have to physically have a crown on your head. He's already anointed you, queens. He's already anointed you. You don't have to physically have a crown on your head. You're already royalty, baby. You're here. You're here on earth at this time. God has chosen you, queens. You don't have to physically have a crown on your head. God's already chosen you. Okay? You're already important. You're already special. Crown or no crown. It's there. It's there because God said so. It's already there. Okay? But I just have to say this again. Oh my goodness. Who you are today and who you are becoming is what matters. Walk with your head high. Affirm yourself. Affirm yourself, ladies. Rise up as the queen you are. Ladies. It just made me think of another poem that I wrote for you guys. And it's like, ooh, ladies, yes, ladies, we are queens. If you didn't know. So there's no such thing as settling for some old low down average Joe. Sorry, not sorry. It just made me think about that. But that was the Queendom Tip. And the Queendom Reflection, of course, it's actually just like the men's. It is just like the men's, ladies. Okay. Today, this is the last Queendom Tip for you all. Okay. You still have the podcast. You've got all the videos on my YouTube channel. Okay. Ladies, you have what you need. You have what you need. You're beautiful. You're brilliant. You're fabulous. You're phenomenal. You're immaculate. You're stunning. You're beautiful. You're gorgeous. You're royalty, ladies. You're divine royalty. God has chosen you. He's anointed you. He's called you. He's called you, ladies. So you don't need my approval. You don't need anyone's approval. You just need to affirm yourself, ladies. You just need to affirm yourself, babe. And I give you permission. You know, sometimes because of our conditioning and how our subconscious mind, what we've been programmed with subconsciously, some of you need permission. And so let me be the queen. Let me be the one to just give you permission, ladies, to just be all that you can be and to be fabulous and to affirm yourself and to walk with your head high and to not give a blank. To not give a blank. Yes, we have to be friendly or language friendly on here. You know, it's come out before, so I'm trying to be mindful, right? Because I don't have a potty mouth, of course, but I heard something that Gary Vee said, and some people disagree, and that's fine. But I'm myself, and my tribe is my tribe, and I love you guys, and we can agree to disagree. but we can be mature, right? You can have a different opinion. I can think one way, you think another way, and that's okay. That's the beauty of individuality, right? So Gary V, I just want to tell you ladies, is that yes, of course I don't have a potty mouth, but it just made me think of something that I saw on his Instagram, and it was just like a short video, and he was saying that like something about his teacher and how she like thought he wasn't going to be successful, that you of course can't be successful if you make if you make a D, right? And like if you curse, because I think it was like the teacher was like, your daughter, she's great, but she curses a lot. And he was like, oh, okay. But the teacher, of course, was like insinuating that, of course, she's a young girl and she shouldn't be cursing us. Like, why is she cursing? She's not going to grow up and be successful because she's just potty mouth. And Gary Vee, of course, was just like, I disagree. I disagree. In the same way that you thought I was not going to be successful because I got a D, it's the same way that I disagree that you think my daughter's not going to be successful because she curses. And I just thought about that. And it's a different perspective. It's a different perspective, but hey, I'm yeah. If you say a curse word, oh gosh, like I'm not gonna damn you to hell. Like that's crazy. I just think that's so crazy. But it comes from our beliefs. It's whatever we were conditioned with, right? It's whatever we were conditioned with. So, if someone made us think that the only way we're going to be successful is if we get, of course, all A's, all B's, then naturally you're going to grow up and think that, and therefore try to get the A's and B's because that's what you believe, that's what you've been taught to believe will allow you to be successful, right? It's not necessarily wrong. We're not going to say it's right or wrong, but it's a belief. And so no different than someone we've seen, high school dropouts, college dropouts. Yeah, people maybe that didn't get the best grades and they're successful and living much better. They're successful, more successful than some of the people who did things the right way. Let's just be real. Doing things the right way and, going to school and, racking up all these student loans, doing things the right way or what we were believed to be is the right way. And it's not working. Or should I say it hasn't worked. It's not working but it's a belief. It's a belief, right? So not necessarily right or wrong because you're going to have your opinion regardless, but it's a different perspective. It is definitely a different perspective. And all I will say is when I look at some people who are successful, some of them did not go to school. Some of them, they did only go to high school. Some of them dropped out, So, I mean, what do you say to that? What do you say to that? If the only way we were taught to be successful is to literally, high school to college to get good job, I'm sorry, to me, that's not working. It's just not working. But again, that's off subject, but it just made me think about that when I said, I'm not a potty mouth. It just made me think of the Gary Vee clip that I saw on Instagram. Because, he was like, well, I don't disagree. Or, excuse me, I disagree, and the fact that, you think my daughter's going to grow up and not be successful because she curses. Hey, I mean, he's successful. And look how much he curses, and people love him. I like him. I don't have a problem. I'm more for the information, hey, to each their own. To each their own. Some like Gary Vee, some don't. But that's all I wanted to bring that up for. But anyway, queens, today marks the end of you settling, okay? Period, point blank. My queens do not settle, just like my kings don't settle. You are too worthy. You are too valuable. You're too important to this world. We do not settle. Okay, I remember Marshawn Evans Daniels. She's married to Jack A. Daniels, right? I mentioned them in the No More Broken Records book. I think my book came out right before they got married. I don't remember. But I knew of Marshawn before I knew about Jack. But I liked them as a couple. And she has a quote I can't remember if I still have it saved because I'm damn sure. See, look, my bad. I am for certain going to post that quote because she was like, if something like if you're going to settle, like, oh no, it's like something like if you're choosing to settle, no one no one is required to stop you. Like no one has to stop you if you choose to settle. And it was just like, ouch, ouch. Like you're choosing to settle. You're choosing. You're choosing to settle. Okay? You're choosing that. All of us are making choices every day that are either helping us get closer to what we want, closer towards our heart's desires, closer towards our goals and dreams, or we're doing things that aren't. I mean, some things are really not gray. Like sometimes there's no gray. Sometimes it really is black and white. Like either you're doing things that are going to get you closer to what you want, queens, the things that you may have on a vision board, the things that you may have written down, the things that you just think about and daydream about. Either you're going to be taking steps, ladies, to that, or you're not. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I think that's another reason why a lot of you queens are not moving forward. And I said the same thing to the men, so it's not, it's just for you guys. I said the same thing. It's you're not taking the steps, you're not taking any action. I'm all for law of attraction, I'm all for visualizing, I'm all for writing stuff down. Absolutely. I absolutely believe in the power of writing stuff down. But at some point you're gonna have to move. Like you're gonna have to take action, ladies. You're gonna have to do something. Like you can't just wish for it, ladies. It doesn't work like that. Like you have to take some action. Now, I mean, it doesn't mean that you can't just, of course, wake up and manifest something. But I guarantee, like you have to usually do something. Like you have to do something. Like even if you were focused on getting a new car, like someone may buy the car for you, but that would have been with you putting out the energy and taking the action to go down to a dealership to test drive a car, for example, like taking some physical action, to help in the manifestation of it. Okay, so no, you can't just wish for it. You've got to actually work for it. You've got to, yes, visualize, write it down. I'm all for that. Vision boards, writing stuff down. But there's action. That's the part I think most people are missing is the action part. Okay, ladies, action. Queens, you guys, ladies, queens, queens, okay? This does not say peasants. This does not say peasants. Hello. This does not say peasants, ladies. This says queens, royalty. How do you think the royal family handles stuff? How do you think, I mean, hello. How do you think Megan, Megan and was it Kate, people, how do you think, yes, how do you think they carry themselves? But I mean, what do you think goes on in their lives? You think they just sit and think about stuff? No, these ladies are out and doing things. Okay? So ladies, can we not forget who we are, please? Can we not forget the royalty that we are and what that means? Okay? I said to affirm yourself, ladies. Walk with your head high. Okay? Affirm yourself when you look into the mirror. What are you saying to yourself? What do you see? What do you see when you look in the mirrors, lady? Because I hope you are seeing a queen when you look in the mirror. I hope you are seeing a beautiful image looking back at you. I don't care if you're 10 pounds overweight, if you need to gain 10 pounds. I don't care if you have a pimple on your head, on your forehead, if you got a bump. Like, I don't care, ladies. Okay? Everybody has issues. Everybody has issues, ladies. Everybody has flaws and imperfections. You're not the only one. Hello, the queen does. Yeah, you can't see, but like, this is not like perfect skin here. Like, I've got like like a bump here. And guess what? I'm still fabulous. Hello. You know, it's what you think about yourself. Like, your flaws and imperfections make you who you are, ladies. Your flaws and imperfections and scars, that makes you who you are. You know, some of you know Sierra, okay, who's married to Russell. And is that song, I think it's called Beauty Marks. And I've seen her interview where she was talking about that. And she even said the same thing. It's like, you know, we're so hard on ourselves and almost like trying to be perfect, but that's not what's required, ladies. Like, no, I need you. We need you. The world needs you to just be you. The world needs you to be you, okay? Not an invitation, not trying to be perfect. No, we need you, flaws, imperfections, and all, okay? Whether if you're I guess if you're single, um, and wanting to be in a relationship or wanting to be married, what I would say, like myself, is whoever your future husband is or life partner is going to love you. He's going to love you, flaws, imperfections, and all, because that's what he's going to love. You, okay? He's going to have to accept all of that, because guess what? He's got issues too, just like I've told the men on their video session. They've got issues too. Everybody has issues. You know, people are out here looking for perfect people, and that's why people aren't getting together, because of this skewed perception of perfection. I mean, that's one of the reasons. You know, but like, everybody's got issues. Everybody's got issues. You know, you just want to like find someone that has complementary issues, right? That's all. That's all. Complementary issues, right? But everybody's got something. Like, there's no perfect person on this earth, ladies. Every man also has flaws, imperfection, and scars. Okay? Every other queen, just like you, including moi, has flaws, imperfections, and scars. Every queen has done something. Every queen has dishonored herself. Every queen pretty much has been with someone she shouldn't have been with and shouldn't have entertained. And really, most of the men have too. Okay, society doesn't talk about men the way that they talk about women. Okay, they don't dog men out in the way that they dog women out, but that's okay. Okay, but plenty of men have been with some. I'm about to say something. Have been with some low down women. Okay, let's be real. Some men have made some very bad choices in their women as well. So again, nobody is perfect. Everybody's made a mistake. Everybody's done something. Okay, but we want to learn from it. Okay, hopefully we learn from it and just move forward. But we are not to, ladies, sit in the past and hold on to the shame and the guilt and the mistakes. Like, you have to let that go at some point, ladies. You are beating yourself up. I mean, I told you, yes, society does that enough. Okay, but you really are the most important one that it matters to. So you've got to let that go. Like, you've got to forgive those people. You've got to forgive yourself, ladies, and let that stuff go. So when you look into the mirror, going forward, if you haven't done it, ladies, I want you all to affirm only positive affirmations to yourself about yourself. Because guess what? You are listening. Okay? You have to be mindful what you say to yourself, ladies, because you're listening. You're listening. Okay? You're constantly talking about the past and living in the past and bringing up the past. You're listening to that. Okay? Forgive yourself for your mistakes. We're all human. We're all human. Forgive yourself for your past mistakes. Okay? Own it. Yes. Own it and acknowledge it. Okay? And then forgive yourself for it. And then simply make a decision to do better in the future. Okay? Make a decision to do better. But don't sit and sulk in the past. Okay? You're never going to move forward and find love again, or be open to new opportunities, to take a new job in a new city, whatever may come up for you, whatever wonderful, fabulous life that God has already ordained and destined for you. You're never going to be able to walk into that if you're constantly living in the past. You've got to forgive yourself, ladies, and you've got to also forgive other people and let that stuff go. Okay? So when you look into the mirror, I want you all to be affirming yourself, positive affirmations, okay? YouTube. I always have affirmations playing in my home and even in my car from YouTube. Put in, ladies, you can do confidence affirmations. I know that Louise Hay, she has some. You could just put in like self-esteem affirmations, confidence affirmations. You know, if you want to raise your vibration as far as like money and stuff, money affirmations, like there's no excuse, ladies. There's really no excuse, okay? And take some of that from what you hear. And when you look into the mirror, ladies, I want you to affirm yourself. You know, I'm beautiful. I'm talented. I'm created. I am divine royalty. God loves me. I am proud of myself. I am a queen. I am royalty. I'm royal. I'm royal. I'm talented. I'm phenomenal. I have so many gifts. I have so many talents. I have so many abilities. I was put on this earth to bless people. Okay? Positive affirmations. Okay? You no more beating yourself up, ladies. Okay? We are doing the Queendom, the last Queendom reflection based on the poem called Masterpiece. Because my ladies, my queens, you all are a masterpiece, ladies. You're a masterpiece. In case you didn't know, the queen is just here telling another queen, you are a masterpiece. Okay? You're a masterpiece. That should be an affirmation. I am a masterpiece. Damn right you are. Okay? I'm a masterpiece. No matter what you've been through, okay, you're a masterpiece. God has you here for a reason. So that means he's not done with you, ladies. That means there's something else that's still in you that you can give to this world. None of us are here by accident. We're not here by accident. We're here because we have a purpose and we have a reason, and there's something, even if it's undiscovered yet, there's something that you have within you to give to us, to give to the world. Okay? So you're going to have to figure out what that is if you don't know what that is. Okay? But for the sake of this video, affirm yourself per your Queendom tip. Okay? Affirm yourself. So when you are looking into the mirror, the reflection that you are seeing should be of royalty. And therefore your affirmations should be in alignment with that. Okay? Because we're all human. We're all human, and it does not matter. We're still divine royalty. And God still has chosen us. He still chooses us. He will never forsake us. It does not matter. Okay? Okay. So I'm just going to finish reading your lovely Queendom reflection. Again, it is based on the poem called Masterpiece. All of my books are on Amazon. Hold on. I did say I was going to put that in the comment because it's just easier for you guys to go to the website and scroll down. So that way you can just get all the links from the website. My YouTube channel, the books, the podcasts, everything's on there, okay? The podcast, again, it's called Queens Don't Settle, just like the title, Queens Don't Settle. It's on iTunes, Anchor, Spotify, Google Podcasts. YouTube, it's just Dixon, Deshdixon. Okay? So yes, I think I forgot to actually introduce myself. So let me just quickly, while I'm finishing here, for those of you who may be new to Queen Dish, yes, so I am an author, I'm a poet, I'm a model, international speaker, I dance, I'm a Forex trader, and I'm a national pageant title holder. Actually, I'm also a judge. Okay, yes, I'm a judge, so. Yes, but like I always tell my queens, my tribe, you know, I'm human just like you. I'm human just like you, okay? I am human just like you. I'm on this journey, learning, growing, evolving just like you, okay? So it's never this, I told you, don't be putting me on some pedestal like that. I'm human just like you. I appreciate the love and admiration, but remember, I'm just like you. Celebrities are just like you. Celebrities are human beings, okay? Okay. Right, so let's finish up here. Okay, queens. This is your queendom reflection, okay? Today marks the end of you settling, queen. You are a gift from God, an absolute masterpiece. We get what we tolerate. Only you hold the key to the manifestations of your heart's desires. You are worthy and deserving of it all. I'm going to say that again. You are worthy. You are worthy and deserving of it all. You are a queen and will always be a queen. You are royalty. Now, what are you going to do differently? What are you going to do differently, queens? Okay, I've given you tips over these past, 3 months or so. The men have gotten their kingness tips. Okay, the books are available on Amazon. All of the videos are on my YouTube channel. You've got the podcasts. You have my blogs, even on my website. Just read through some of the blogs. Like, you have everything that you need, ladies. You have everything that you need, okay? Everything. You have everything that you need within you to be successful, to go to your next level. It's you. You are your only limit. Everything resides within you, okay? It's you. And so I just want to remind you that you are a masterpiece, ladies. You're a masterpiece. You must walk with your head high and affirm yourself. Rise as the queen that you are. Rise as the queen that you are, ladies, okay? Unapologetically, at that. Okay, a lot of people know the poem Be Unapologetic. Unapologetically. You don't owe anyone an explanation, ladies, for being your fabulous self, or for wanting more, for wanting better, for going after your goals, going after your dreams, not wanting to be poor, not wanting to struggle your entire freaking life. Like, you don't owe anyone an explanation. If you need to go into isolation to get focused, you don't owe anyone an explanation. If you want to move across country, you don't owe anyone an explanation. If you want to take a job in another state, you don't owe anyone an explanation. If you want to be single and just have fun right now, you don't owe anyone an explanation. Okay? You don't owe anyone an explanation. I'm giving you permission to be your authentic self. Fully, wholly, purely, authentically you. Because that is what this world needs. They don't need other people trying to be like other people. They need you as God designed you, as God created you to be. They need you as your authentic self. And whatever that is and what that means for you. You don't need my permission, and you don't need anybody else's permission. You don't need anyone else's approval, ladies. No, you don't. Okay? It's like that saying, those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. Okay? This is your life. This is your life. Okay? This is your life. Okay? God put you on earth. God has you here at this time, ladies, for a reason. Okay? You don't owe anyone an explanation, especially not for doing what God called you to do, or being on the path, or trying to actually get on the path to what God wants you to do. You don't owe anyone an explanation for that, okay? The reality is transformation is a process, ladies. And everybody, unfortunately, they're not going to be on board with that. I'm just being real. Excuse me, I'm still trying to get over this cold. But I have wine. Hold on. I know. I have wine. I know. Mm. Don't judge me. But yes. What was I saying? Yeah, God has you on earth for a reason. Like, you don't need anyone's approval. This is your life. We only get one life to live. Like, I believe we are supposed to do it big, you know? So if you've gotten off track, give yourself permission to get back on track. Give yourself permission to put yourself first. I actually responded to a post from another woman today, and she was saying, that she got out of a relationship of like 4 years because apparently, it wasn't healthy and wasn't moving forward. So of course all the other women were chiming in and just like, great, good thing for you. And of course I was like, great. It's wonderful that you decided to put yourself first. It's great that you value yourself and you loved yourself enough to have walked away from something that wasn't working for you, because a lot of people don't. Women and men. A lot of people are not together because they're in love. Okay. Newsflash. Do not be jealous of couples that you see. Okay. Social media has you thinking stuff is that really isn't. Okay. Remember, people post highlights. And a lot of people are fronting on social media. Okay, behind closed doors, they effing hate each other. Like they're not what you think. Like, do not get all caught up in that, ladies. I'm so serious. Like, you don't know what is going on behind closed doors. Okay, if you guys have ever seen Medea, I think it's, oh boy, it's the family one. Oh my gosh, I forgot the title. It's not the one, of course, with not Regina, Kimberly Elise, not that one, but it's the other one with the woman from SWV. I forgot what it is, but I feel like it's something okay, you guys are gonna make me figure it out. I'm sorry. Like, I have to figure out what that is. But Medea is Tyler Perry. Tyler Perry is the mastermind behind Medea. And I just remember in that particular Medea movie, let me see, Medea, I'm gonna find it. Medea's Happy Family. There it is. See, I'm like family. Medea's Happy Family. So this is the one. This is the movie where Blair Underwood was the husband, and then I forgot the actress's name. Okay, but you know, in the public eye, they seem like the perfect couple, all loving and wonderful. And back home, he was beating her ass. Okay, hello. So this is what I'm saying. You don't know what's going on behind closed doors. He was abusive. And she, unfortunately, because of her consciousness, her self-esteem, how she was conditioned, she, pretty much was just taking it until she, in the movie, like, finally got the courage to just not take it anymore. So that's what I'm saying. Like, there's so many women and men in relationships that are not right for them. Okay, they're with that person because maybe it's the holidays. People want people for the holidays. I'm not knocking you. Okay, extended holiday bays. It's going to come to a disaster. It's just going to come to an end at some point. It is. Okay, people are together and in these relationships just because they want to have someone, just to have the title. Okay, ladies. Okay, love yourself. Know your worth. Okay, royalty, even without the crown. Royalty, ladies. Royalty. Let me see. Queens don't settle. Okay, you don't have to settle for just having anybody, ladies. You don't have to settle for just being with anybody or just to have a guy just to say you have somebody. Like, wait for the best. Wait for the best, ladies. Wait for the best. I mean, I know it sucks. Hello. My king, I talk to him telepathically. Like, I do like dear husband audios and stuff. I used to write him, but it just got easier to like talking to my phone. So I just talk to my phone now. But yeah, I talk to him. Okay, because I'm like aiding in the manifestation of him. And like recently, I think I wrote down something like I give myself permission to be loved and cared for. And like I said something else about my husband, so like I believe he's in the works. I absolutely do. But until then, no, I'm not settling. I'm not just gonna go out and get somebody for shits and giggles. Like, who does that? Who does that? Okay? To me, who does that is a woman who doesn't know her worth. A woman who doesn't know her value. Like, I'm not for the shits and giggles. I'm sorry. Like, I could be doing something else. No. No. Oh my God, ladies. You've got to know who you are and you got to know your worth. And that's why I said to affirm yourself. Please, when you look into the mirror, please make sure that you are saying, positive things to yourself. Okay? Everybody can stand to lose 10 pounds. Hello. Everybody can stand. I mean, everyone's gotten a pimple, ladies. Everyone, a bump comes up. Everyone, damn, your period comes when you're trying to go out of town. Like, it happens. It's life. It's life, ladies. Okay? It's life. We should just be honoring ourselves more and embracing who we are. Flaws, imperfections, and all. You are a masterpiece, ladies. And you deserve all of your heart's desires. You deserve the perfect husband, a happy, healthy marriage. You deserve a man that loves and honors you and respects you and cherishes you and will be faithful and monogamous to you, until death do you part if you guys are getting married, or if you're just going to be life partners, same thing. Like, you deserve that. That's not something you have to settle for. No, no, ladies. Okay, but you get to decide that. That's the thing. You get to decide that. Okay, you are going to choose what's acceptable for you. Like your Queendom reflection says, we get what we tolerate. So I can only hope, through my poetry, through my books, through my videos, through my podcasts, that you all will get what you need and are encouraged and inspired, to go out and be who you are, be your best, live your best life, live life on your terms. Okay. The men are not supposed to have all the fun, ladies. That's how we're conditioned. Like, men do this and men do that. No, no, no. No, no, no. Queens do it too. Queens do it too. No, no, no. This is not yes, what James Brown say, this is a man's world. Okay, whatever. But you know what? Men need us. Let's be real. We were created as a helpmate for them. And the reality is, this world would not run if there was not women around. If women weren't around. Okay. Who runs the world? Girls, we do. We really do. We've been conditioned to believe we don't, but we do, ladies. Okay, we do. Trust me. Okay, okay. But ladies, I love you. I know this congestion is ridiculous, but I think I'm just gonna have to try a different medicine, some stronger medicine. That's all. I told my friend, I was like, hopefully another week and this blood could be gone. It's ridiculous. It's just it's like annoying. Like blowing your nose and sneezing and coughing. It's just like, ugh, it's annoying. But anyway, because I know if my husband were here, of course I'd be taken care of. Hello. Hi, Trisha. Hi, Queen. Hi, Queen. Hey, hey, hey. But I am just wrapping up here. This is the last Queendom tip. All of the videos that I've done for you ladies, as well as the men, are on my YouTube channel, of course. They are, I love you right back. One, I love you right back. All of my queens, wherever you are in the world, because we know that video goes far. It goes global and viral, and just like with the podcast, I know that there are plenty of women listening from other countries. The majority, based on my analytics, the majority are here. But like I know France and I know France, which I'll just say Europe. How about that? I know women have listened from Europe for sure. And India, oh my God, I think it's Bangladesh. I think. So I was like, okay. So yes, you don't know the type of impact and effect that you can have on people. So, don't be afraid, queens. Get out there and do what God called you to do. Get out there and be your brilliant selves. Be big, be bold. You're already beautiful, so I don't really say that, but I can just say that. Stay beautiful, stay bold, be bold, be bigger, be fabulous and wonderful, and live life on your terms. You do not need anyone's approval, ladies. And you don't need anyone's approval. You don't need anyone's permission. You are a masterpiece. So no matter your past mistakes, no matter what happened, flaws, imperfections, and all, okay, you are absolutely, wholeheartedly still a masterpiece. Okay? So with that, I love you. Thank you for over these past several months, allowing me to teach and give you all what God has given me to give you all. Again, the books are on Amazon. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Dixon. Please listen to the podcast. It's called, of course, Queens Don't Settle. Hello. It's on Anchor, iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcasts, Breaker, Podbean, and a couple other platforms. But I always, just like I have here, put in the comments my website. It's just maybe easier to just click from the website. If you scroll down under links, you'll see the link to my podcast, my YouTube channel, and my books, okay? But I absolutely, absolutely love you. My heart space, my queens. This is the last Queendom Tip. But I'm so grateful and thankful for all of you that have come in, even the men, because like I said, when I've done the video sessions, the Facebook Lives for the men, women have jumped on, and then when I do it for the women, men have jumped on. So for both of you, both of my queens and both of my kings, I absolutely love you. I love you. I really do. And I'm grateful that God gave me my gifts, and then I'm able to use them to help you all in some way. So I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you, ladies. Again, you are a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. Okay. And don't you ever, 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 ever forget that you are not tainted. You are a masterpiece. Okay. Mwah, 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 mwah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. Thank you for all the love, the support, everything. I love you guys, okay? But I do need to get better and drink the rest of my wine. So, again, this will be posted on my YouTube channel, okay? But please share, the podcast, the YouTube channel, my books, let your other fellow queens know. Let your other, for the men that have listened and watched, let your other fellow kings know, okay? Because, again, the principles usually apply to both of you, okay? But again, I love you, queens. You are a masterpiece. You are a masterpiece. You are royalty, divine royalty. And don't you ever, ever, ever forget that and forget who you are and whose you are. You are divine royalty, okay? I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful night. And I will maybe see you guys or talk to you guys maybe on the podcast or who knows, in person, maybe at an event. Who knows? Who knows? But anyhow, I love you. I love you, queens, and I love you, kings. Love yourselves. Honor yourselves. Take care of yourselves. Put yourself first. Put yourself first. It is not selfish to put yourself first. You have to be good for yourself first in order to be good for other people. You need to fill your tank up to fullness so you can give from your overflow. Okay? What's in the cup is for you. People are supposed to get from the overflow. Okay? Some of you think everybody's supposed to get here. No, what's in the cup is for you. They are to get from the overflow. Okay? It's just like the example that I always bring up with the oxygen mask. If you've ever flown on an airplane, okay, who does the flight attendant say to put the oxygen mask on first? You. Okay? Because you have to take care of you first before you can take care of other people. You've got to empower yourself first before you empower other people. You yourself, holistically, think from a holistic approach, mind, body, spirit, right? You have to be good for you first to be good for other people. So therefore, it is not selfish, ladies, to put yourself first. And even for the men, it is not selfish to put yourself first, because when you are better, you attract better. When you are better in here, everything is inside out. Okay? Everything is inside out. When you are better in here, everything on the outside is better. Okay? So no, it is not selfish, ladies, to take care of yourself first. Okay? It's actually mandatory. Okay? So I love you, queens. Love yourselves. Honor yourselves as the royalty that you are. And from one queen to another, honey, go out and just reign. Go out and just reign in your queendom and live abundantly and prosperous and divine, and use your gifts and talents to help change the world and be your fabulous, wonderful self that God has already chosen you to be, that God ordained you to be, that He has called you to be. Okay? Because you've got God's stamp of approval, and that's all that matters. You've got God's stamp of approval. Okay, so you don't need man's. Okay, okay. But anyway, I love you, Queens. You are an absolute masterpiece. You are. You're an absolute masterpiece. Don't ever, ever forget that, okay? I love you. I love you. I love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye-bye.